Hello everyone and welcome once again to Zenith Academy Online. Today we are going to study present perfect continuous tense. So let's begin. First let's study when to use present perfect continuous. Now actions that started in the past and continue now. So we use the present perfect continuous to talk about those actions that began at some point in the past, okay, and are still ongoing in the present. So it began when, at some point, we don't know, at some point in the past and still ongoing in the present, right? So let's see an example. She has been dancing for 2 hours. So it began some point in the past and still it's ongoing in the present. She has been dancing for 2 hours. Now he has been sleeping all day. We don't know when it began, but it began at some point in the past. He started sleeping and still ongoing. He's been sleeping all day. Now we use this when emphasizing the duration. So it helps us emphasize how long an action has been happening or how much time has passed since the action started. Now example, she has been studying all day long. So it is emphasizing on the duration. So for how long the action has been happening or how much time has passed since the action started. Whenever we want to talk about such things, at that time we use present perfect continuous tense. Now they have been playing football all afternoon, again emphasizing the duration. He has been working hard since morning, so again emphasizing how much time has passed. Now most importantly, how to form present perfect continuous. Let's begin. So we'll start with the positive form of the sentence. So how to form? First start with the subject. So this is the first step. We'll write the subject. Then we will add have been or has been. This is second point. Now you know where you have to use have been. You will use have been when your subject is I, you or we. And you will use has been for he, she and it. So always remember this, right? And then add the base form of the verb plus ing. So you will use the base form of the verb and add ing to it. Let's see an example. I. So you started with the subject I. Now with I, what we can use? With I we have to use have been. So I will write I have been. Now we'll take the verb read. So read is the first form of the verb. So read plus ing. I have been reading. Then you can add anything. I have been reading what? A book. Then if I use she. Now with she I will use has been. So she has been. Then you will use base form of the verb play and then add ing to it. So she has been playing whatever. You can add object here. Now let's talk about the negative form, how you will form the sentence of past perfect continuous tense. So in this, the first point is use not after have been or has been to form negative sentence. So same as positive sentence, but we just have to use not after have been or has been and then add the base form of the verb plus ing. Let's see the example. He. Now with he we use has been. Now since it is a negative sentence, so has not been and not after have been or has been. So he has not been watching TV. They have not been, haven't been studying all day. We haven't been eating anything since morning. So when you are using we, you have to use have been. Now since it is a negative sentence, so you will have not and then base form of the verb plus ing. have not been eating. Let's see the question form. Now in the question form the subject doesn't come first. So we begin with have or has. So that's the first point. Then you add the subject. And then you add been. And last you add base form of the verb plus ing. Let's see. Has he been painting a picture? So since it is a question form, so we will use have or has. Now it depends on which subject you are using. Since we are using he, so we will write has. Has he. Then we have written has, we have added the subject, then we will add been. Has he been? Then base form of the verb paint, and then ing. Has he been painting? Now see the next sentence. Have you been practicing your guitar? Has she been sleeping all day? So first you have to use have or has, plus you use subject, then you use been, then you use verb base form and ing. That's how you form the question form. Now what have you been doing so far? So my dear students, this is a sentence example of it. Now please ponder over it, please think over it, and keep the learning always on Zenith Academy Online. If you have any issues, please write to us in the comment section below, and do subscribe to us if you haven't done yet. Thank you my dear students, and keep the learning always on.